Most of your work is quietly eating your life, and you have gotten used to it. I keep wondering why people hand over their time so easily. Yes, you need money, you pay rent, you have responsibilities. Reality is not soft, but being realistic is not the same thing as living on autopilot. Being realistic means you understand your situation and you choose. Autopilot means you do not choose, you just drift. And a lot of people call that drifting, being an adult. It is not. You did not become an adult. You just went numb.
So let me ask you one thing. Is what you are doing right now really worth spending your life on? I do not mean that as a metaphor. Your life is your morning focus, your midday energy, the space left in your mind at night, your breathing on the weekend, your laughter with friends, the moments when you look someone you love in the eyes and actually talk. That is life. What you are giving away is not just work hours. You are paying with pieces of your existence.
When I was younger, I asked myself the same question every morning. If today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? If the answer is no for too many days in a row, something is broken. Not you. Something inside you. Something important, asking to be rescued. But most people ignore that signal. They paint over it with busyness. They hide behind meetings. They drown it in notifications. They call it responsibility. They call it planning for the future. And then 10 years pass. 10 years. You can spend 10 years of mornings like loose change, and one day you realize you have been paying for a life you did not even choose.
You will say, work is not that romantic. I get it. That is exactly why the question matters. Without a question, human beings compromise with incredible ease. Compromise feels comforting at first, like a soft blanket, warm, safe. But that blanket slowly covers your vision and makes it hard to breathe. And one day, you cannot remember what used to make you angry, what used to make you laugh, what used to make you feel alive.
I built Apple. I got pushed out, and I came back. When I was forced out, it felt like the worst thing that could happen. It felt like my life was over. People laughed. I doubted myself. But with time, I realized it was a gift, because it pushed me back to the question in the most brutal and honest way. What do I really want to build? What do I want to spend my life on? When the company and the title are stripped away, you are left with your skeleton, and you find out whether that skeleton can stand up to the question.
The difference between ordinary people and the ones who change things is not talent, not credentials, not luck. It is the courage to answer the morning question, and answering it requires decisions. Decisions require pain. Pain is why people avoid it, so they soften the question into fog. It is not that bad. Someday. I am busy right now. After things settle down. Those words feel like protection, but they steal your future, because someday almost never shows up. And I am going to say something that might sound harsh. If your work feels empty, it is not only your company's fault, not only your boss's fault, not only your industry's fault. It is also because you keep choosing not to choose. I am not saying this to blame you. I am saying it because I want you to get your power back. I want you to take the wheel again. Do not let other people decide what your time is worth. So what do? Most people expect a dramatic answer. Quit tomorrow, slam down a resignation letter, start a company next week, get struck by lightning with the perfect idea. That is a movie. Real life is quieter and stronger.
First, You anchor the question in your daily life. Every morning, ask it. In the mirror, if you have to. If today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? At first, you might not know how to answer. Most people are not trained to listen to themselves. That is okay. Your answer does not have to arrive fully formed. What matters is that you keep asking. A question sharpens your senses. It peels off the film of autopilot. It restores the difference between what you genuinely like and what you merely tolerate.
Second, focus. And focus is not willpower. Focus is subtraction. Half the things on your calendar should not exist. A huge portion of what you do every day is not truly important. Many of your worries will never happen. So cut, delete, say no. People think saying yes makes them valuable, but real focus is created by saying no. Your life is finite. Your attention is even more finite. Do not pour those resources into things that do not matter. Do not let your life evaporate in meetings that nobody will remember.
Then, build something small. If your current work is not worth your life, you will start searching for something else. But if you try to make a massive change all at once, you will freeze. So build small. 1 hour a week is enough. Create something for yourself. Write, design, code, cook, teach, anything. Touch something that gives you a quiet electric charge before anyone else approves of it. Approval comes later. The feeling of being alive must ring inside you first. Listen to that sound before you chase applause. When I built products, I always believed this. People do not buy features, they buy experiences. Your life is the same. You are not here to collect a title or a salary. You are here to live an experience. When you wake up, does your mind lean forward, even a little? Do your eyes light up? Do you feel pulled towards solving a real problem? Those experiences, stacked day after day, become the design of your life. Design is not how something looks. Design is how it works. Design is how you live.
And remember this: time does not come back. You cannot reuse today. So do not keep the question vague. Is this work worth spending your life on? If the answer is no, you are not at the end. You are at the beginning. You were honest. Now you can build small, cut ruthlessly, say no with confidence, and focus until you can feel your life again. You do not need a perfect map. You need to face the question. The question will guide you. Your feet will move toward the direction that is honest. Your life is not a draft written by someone else. It is your work, your product. So make today a day you can respect. Not tomorrow. Today. Now.